Leo, so here's a reading. We're going to see what's kind of like in your energies currently. Take what works, what doesn't work just doesn't work. But let's see what the cards have to say for you guys. Okay, this is actually very interesting. Now, okay, let's get started here. Let me have a second here. You guys are very getting something really. Anyway, now let's start with this. So, in the basis of what this reading is about, you have justice, and you also have, for the kind of clarifying cards, you have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. So, okay, guys, okay. Now, in your current energies, you have the Four of Pentacles. In your near future, you have the Three of Cups. Your challenge regarding this is the Chariot reversed. And what's recommended for you guys regarding this situation, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Let's get to it. Oh, we are getting to it. We are getting to it. Now, whatever the situation represents for you, it has something to do with you're finally getting some kind of justice or karma, or something's coming back to you. Something is finally, I don't want to say ending, but you've gained some type of clarity. It could be a legal proceeding. It could be just something that you've been dealing with somebody. You've been putting a lot of your time and effort. You've been going above and beyond, and you weren't getting a fair share in a way. You weren't getting really what you really deserved in the situation. Now, clarifying this, man, you guys, clarifying whatever this situation represents is the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. So basically this is saying the heartache, because the Three of Swords is all about kind of a heartache, heartbreak, being very upset about something. And the Ten of Swords is saying it's over. The worst is done. You're not necessarily out of it, but the worst of it is over. So whatever, you're finally getting your justice on some type of major heartbreak or something that was upsetting to you and you had to go. Because I feel like whenever I get the Ten of Swords, I always get it like after I've dealt with a lot of crap. There might be a situation in my life where it's just been, it's been a shit show. It's been a shit show for a long time, and I've dealt with a lot of crap with it. And then finally, the crap is starting to clear up. It's starting to kind of get a little bit easier, but I'll get it because I'm like, oh my God, is more of this crap coming? And then it's like, I'll start getting the Ten of Swords being like, no, well, like the worst is over. You're still going to get some of it, but it's like the worst is over. So you guys are finally getting your justice, your good karma for some type of heartbreak. And the worst of that situation is done with. So that is amazing. Amazing. But in your current energies with the Four of Pentacles, you guys are still in like, I don't want to say survivor mode, but you guys are still kind of in this like holding on energy, like not really want to take a risk, not really want to even, get out on a limb or anything. You're kind of like holding on because you're probably, if this makes sense to you right here, you're probably like, oh my God, what's coming next? It's like a horror movie where they're like, they don't want to leave. They know they have to like leave a room or something, but they're like, oh my God, I don't know what's coming next. What's on the other side of the door, even though there's nothing on the other side of the door. They don't know because they've dealt with the whole mess of it, and they're just kind of stuck in a moment. They're having a pause. They don't want to get another hit in a way. So you might be in this energy of kind of being really like stuck or wanting to stay stuck because you're just worried about where is the next blow coming? Like, what direction is it coming from? Like, is this really over? But I think that with the rest of this reading, I think that, you guys are good. You guys are good. So what's coming in for you is the Three of Cups. And this is extremely, extremely positive. And I love how this is kind of going over here as well. So the Three of Cups is all about kind of enjoying friends, family, kind of celebrating, kind of just enjoying life a little bit, taking a break, kind of being happy-go-lucky and just kind of having a little bit of fun, not dealing with so much of the seriousness. So to me, it's like a celebration, but it's just not even necessarily a celebration of a milestone. It could be you're celebrating a goal or something, but it's just like you're just celebrating because you just want to have some fun. So I think that's excellent, especially because this is super heavy. And I think you're releasing something, but currently you're in this energy of like, is it really done? Is it really over? But what's coming in for you is a little bit more of a relaxed time. Now, the Chariot in reverse, your challenge regarding the situation is taking action. Now, the Chariot in reverse is, to me, is really going with this Four of Pentacles here, because you might not want to, I don't want to say take risks or move forward. You just might be not sure what the hell's going to happen next, that you're almost like wanting to protect yourself. But in the reverse, your challenge is to kind of move forward, to get out of a comfort zone, to kind of do what you want to do, in a sense, kind of just like take those steps a little bit, to proceed forward and be confident. Because in the upright, he's very confident. He's on a journey. He's going to overcome all his obstacles. But in the reverse, he might be feeling a little aimless. He might not really know what the next step is, or what he's doing, or feeling that, he can achieve what he's doing or overcome the obstacles. So your challenge is to really acknowledge that you might be really in the stuck energy in a way. But I think you're kind of almost making yourself stuck. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I just think you've been through some crap and you're just like a little bit like not sure, you're trying to hold on right now because you don't know if, like I said before, if another blow is coming or something. So I think that's your challenge, is to try to trust yourself a little bit more and trust that, you're not going to get another hit coming from left field, that, you can kind of enjoy yourself and kind of get out there a little bit more freely and a little bit more, like happy-go-lucky, kind of like not so mentally bogged down in a way. But what's recommended for you, you guys got the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, I love the Nine of Pentacles. She's a very independent person, but she's also very successful. So it's also about like knowing that you can be successful, or you are successful, and that you could take care of yourself, and having that confidence of doing that. But it's also about enjoying the things around you as well, the things that you've built. So I think right now, whatever this is, you need to me, I'm getting that you need to look at like how far you've come regarding the situation and be proud of yourself for making it through, because I feel like whatever this was made you much stronger, okay? Much stronger. You probably are a much different person now than when you started this, whatever this represents for you, this situation. So I think you've come a long way, and I think within that, you've had to gain some kind of independence and kind of some self-strength and self-reliance. So I think this is saying that don't, especially because the Chariot here is in reverse, don't discount or discredit your capabilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can rely on yourself. Like, you can do it. Like, whatever's coming at you, you can handle it. Because I feel like you had to handle it. So I think this is just a reminder that you got this. And with the Two of Cups, it's all about enjoying partnerships or friendships. So I feel like it's really going with the Three of Cups. And I think this is saying that you just need to trust that you're going to find other, I don't want to say beneficial people. And when I say beneficial, I don't mean like in a way where you're using each other, but people that kind of gel with you. So if this represents a breakup or a situation that you had to break up with or whatever, something that didn't work out right, obviously, there's other things coming in for you that are going to pair better for you. And you just have to kind of get out there and just have that happy-go-lucky spirit and that faith that, like, this was an experience. I'm not dead yet. I'm still here. I'm still here. And what's coming in for me is going to be much better. So let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay, guys, a bunch of cards came out for you, and I accidentally pulled another one of these ghost cards, but honestly, I think it was no accident. It was meant to be. So let's get into it. Okay, so first up, you have horse spirit. Freedom is yours. And there's the number 33, just in case that represents something for some of you. I definitely think that you're coming off of some restrictive phase, and now you're really, I think you still feel restricted, even though I believe that freedom is yours in a way. I definitely think that you might be still feeling a little bit stuck or afraid, but I think you're actually in a place where you're going to be able to kind of start breathing a little bit easier. And Aquamarine, go with the flow. And I definitely think that this is saying you might not entirely know exactly the path forward. You might not know what's in store. You know, sometimes in life we can kind of see what we're supposed to do and have an idea what we're supposed to do. And then other times it's like we don't have any damn clue. So you might be in a point where whatever this is, it's ended or it's kind of coming to a conclusion and you just are not entirely sure what the path forward is. But this is saying don't stress, just one day at a time, one step at a time, just see how things unfold for you. And you have mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, introspection, and acts. Break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Now, with the acts, definitely something is ended here. With you got the 10 of swords and the 3 of swords, like, and the justice. Something's done. Something kind of came to an end for you guys. So there's definitely something that you need to, something's come to the conclusion. But with the mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflects our wounds, introspection. I wonder for some of you, if you guys, with the 4 of Pentacles, I wonder if you'll be going, and even the Chariot in reverse, with a little bit of introspection, trying to really look within and see how this situation has affected you. And I think within that, you can kind of maybe start opening up your heart again to allow this, you know, this 3 of Cups, this fun energy, this kind of enjoying friendships and family or whatever, or laughing again type of thing. And even allowing potentially, like, if this 2 of Cups represents like a new relationship for you, or just even opening your heart to other people. So I think that that's extremely important. But I'm going to be honest with you. I wonder if this 2 of Cups, for some of you, not everyone, but I wonder if this 2 of Cups here is going to be that you might find somebody who went through a similar situation as this, because mirroring each other, reflect our wounds, relationships reflects our wounds. I wonder if some of you might find actually or know somebody else that has kind of, and this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, just a friendship or partnership, has gone through some of this stuff, something similar. So there might be something where somebody can kind of, maybe they've already gone through it and you're just ending it, and maybe they can help you through it a little bit. So in new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And this could also be the 2 of Cups. Maybe this person, you know, has stirred romantic feelings. But even, this might be like you, because even if this is self-image, you know, and going with the flow and freedom is yours, this might be like you're opening yourself up to kind of either a new love or a new opportunity or a new situation. Because this doesn't necessarily have to be love. It could be something that you love. This could have been a business that ended, but you might still want to be in business for yourself. So you might be in a place where you're like, I'm kind of going to be ready to try to open up a store again, or try to go into business, or try things a different kind of way. So it could be a situation that didn't end well the first time, but you're not giving up yet, or you're willing to try again in a certain kind of way, in a different way. And this is the card that I accidentally did, but this is fine because it's the Queen of Sticks, which is the Queen of Wands. And she is independent. She is like, this 9 of Pentacles is very independent, but the Queen of Wands is all about action. She doesn't give a damn what anybody else thinks. She's not worried about that. She does not have time for that. She's a lady on a mission. She has things to do, places to go, and she does not have time to worry about what anybody is thinking about any of her actions. So I know Jesse. I know he's sleeping. He's a little cranky pants a little bit. So for some of you, I think that you need to kind of take this confident energy, be confident in yourself. And if this was something that you're feeling like other people are judging you on, screw them. That's what I'm getting here. Screw these people that are judging you. You could judge them for judging you. But take this Queen of Wands energy and be like, you know what, the hell with it. You know, life sucks sometimes. Things don't always go well. It's a bunch of bullshit half the time. But I'm going to do what I want. So you just have that energy and just kind of step into that happiness. Because I always see her as a very happy person because she's not worried. She's not bothered by anyone else. She does what she wants to do. And now you have crown chakra, calmness. Let me say that again. Crown chakra, calmness. To calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. And I think this is going here with the chariot. If you're unsure, not really sure how to move forward, and this kind of Four of Pentacles, this fear energy a little bit, kind of needing to hold on to what you have. Just go with the flow, and just be, stop any patterns that are not mentally good for you. And even reflecting on the wounds. Sometimes you reflect on the wounds and you can kind of digest it a little bit better. It's not like, sometimes you could help be like, okay, well, I learned a lesson, or you can kind of sort it in your brain a little bit in a different kind of way, and it could be a little bit beneficial for you. But even if you just have to take a moment and just like step away or not deal with any of this or whatever this is, you do that. And I think you'll find your calmness through enjoying other people's friendships and kind of getting out there a little bit. And you have change. A change of residence, partner, career, or job is on the cards. You're restless and in need of a change, and that's exactly what's coming your way. And I feel like whatever this is, this ending for you, it could have been something big, like a job or a relationship or whatever. And now you're in this phase where change is coming, but I definitely think it's going to be better change for you. And self-care, spoil yourself in the moonlight. And yeah, you enjoy yourself. Find your calmness and enjoy yourself. Go with the flow. And Bob Ross, let's see what Bob Ross has to say for you guys. 2 came out for you. You have to have dark in order to show the light, just like in life. And this is saying, I think this was a very dark phase for you. But I think right here, the 3 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups, I think this is a lighter phase for you. So I think you're coming from the darkness and you're moving into a happier time. And because you went through the darkness, you're probably going to be appreciating this happier time much, much more. Because if you didn't go through all this BS over here, you wouldn't know what happened. You wouldn't know what a good time was, Leos. Now you're going to really enjoy that good time and you're going to savor it like a fine wine. And then you have anything that you try and you don't succeed. If you learn from it, it's not failure. And I feel like whatever this was for you, I'm telling you, I know every single one of you, whatever this represents, you learned something. You probably didn't want to learn it that way. I feel you. I feel you guys. But you learned something, and you're going to put that into your knowledge toolbox, and at least it was an experience. It sounds like a very unhappy experience, but it's something that I think have kind of, I don't want to say gave you a bigger set of balls, but with the 9 of Pentacles, I always see her as somebody who's gone through the trenches a little bit and has overcome those challenges. And because you have the Queen of Wands here, this woman, she's not even bothered by the challenges. She's like, she knows she's going to overcome them. So I think, and with the Chariot reversed, that's going to be your challenge, is to feel that you can overcome it. But what they say, if you don't succeed, try again until you succeed or something. Or if you don't succeed, I don't know. There's a phrase. But I think that some of you might be taking this very, I don't want to say personally, because whatever this is, I'm sure it is very personal. I'm sure you should be taking it personally. But I think that you shouldn't allow it to dictate or make you feel a certain kind of way about yourself. Everybody goes through something. It's not always perfect. Half the time things, are very difficult. But don't allow that to don't allow you to paint yourself in a certain kind of light because of the situation, and if other people are painting you in a certain kind of light because of the situation, the Queen of Wands is here to say, screw those people, screw them. So just pick up the pieces, move forward, and I think really good things are coming in for you. And I think it's like a breath of fresh air that you guys finally deserve. Now you have choose the path of nope today. So let me read that again. Choose the path of nope today. Nope. Double nope, hard nope. And I think this is saying that, like, if people are trying to get in your head or whatever, if there's something that you don't want to do, you don't have to do it. You kind of should be a little selfish right now, and you should be really doing things that you enjoy a little bit more lighthearted. So if there's something that you're not in the mood for, it's okay. You don't have to be in the mood for. And now for your little affirmation cards, you have today I believe, today I will see the miracles and love surrounding me. And I think that's beautiful because the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles is all about that kind of, success, abundance and friendships, partnerships, people that you really gel with and enjoying those moments with those people. And you have today I am in charge. Today I'm in control of how I feel. Nobody can make me feel any other way than happy. And that's important because that's what the Queen of Wands is doing. She doesn't give a damn. She's not worried about any of these people. She's like, the hell with all these people. They know nothing. So I just think that you need to just keep in that energy and don't let anybody taint your sparkle or your shine. Don't let anybody else make you feel a certain kind of way that you don't deserve, because I think this was very, very hard. And sometimes you go through these things, people have a lot of opinions about this kind of stuff. I'm sure you have somebody in your life that's like giving you their 2 cents that you didn't ask for, you really don't want right now. But remember, choose the path of nope today. And sometimes you have to have that nope in your mind. Like, don't let that stuff fester in your brain. Okay, then you have, there is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And this is another card of kind of like lightness and darkness. And I feel like finally the light is kind of shining on you, or kind of there's a path shining forward for you. Finally, guys. And for your little stress relief and self-care card, you have easy breath objective, getting in touch with your breath. Start by taking a deep breath all the way down to your lower belly. Hold the breath for about 5 seconds and let go of all thoughts. Slowly exhale any stress or tension you may be feeling. Acknowledge the power of your breath and thank your breath for giving you life. And this is beautiful. So this is just like being thankful for even the silliest little things of breathing, even though it's not silly, it's extremely important, but being even thankful because like we don't consciously do it, but without it, we are going to have a big problem. So I just think it's like just being in the moment, being present, which is extremely hard, and just trying to clear your mind for a little bit and just woosah, just breathe. And now for the spirit of the dish that will be with you regarding the situation, you have the spirit of the roll, which is the spirit of the sushi roll. And for the dinner and a movie that is recommended for you, you have romance. Oh, I think I just moved that. I think it was on this one. Well, it's on this one now. You have romance movies and seafood. And you have, okay, so you have cancers, and this is all about kind of like emotions and habits and everything. So you might really need to kind of tap into your emotions a little bit, or be aware of like certain emotions, So, and cancers, I always see them kind of like, I don't want to see like kind of like fixed, but like the crab, it kind of goes into its shell, it hides a little bit, and I feel like you might be going into your shell with the Four of Pentacles a little bit, kind of holding on to what you have, kind of scared to branch out. So you need to make sure you're sticking your little crab legs out, Leos. You're getting out of your shell. Make sure you're not like just on survival protection mode. So you might need to kind of really tap in and kind of start digesting some of this stuff, but with the Libra here, I feel like this is kind of saying you might need to also have a little bit of balance too, because the Libras, it's a little bit of like, the keeping the scales a little more balanced. So there definitely is some kind of balance necessary or needed. And the moon is also about kind of things that, like emotions and habits and things that, it's like that Cancerian energy as well, things that you're not really seeing fully, and it could be also about intuition. So some of you just might need to kind of trust the gut as well. And that's hard. Sometimes when we go through this thing, we feel like we can't trust ourselves because everything has gone right to hell. But I think you might need to start tapping into those kind of emotions, intuitive feelings of yours, and just even checking in with yourself in a sense. And then here you have Uranus, which is about independence and eccentricity. You have the 7th house, which represents partnerships, marriage, friendships, and legal proceedings. And then you have the 10th house, which is all about social status, career, and aspirations. So some of this, right here could have been something to do with like legal, partnerships, stuff like that. But you also have number 1 here, which means the special guest that'll be answering your questions today will be the Magic 8 Ball. Think of those questions, Leo. He'll be out here shortly. So you have SNOIEVNGI, and you have 3-2. And you have trust. And I think this is kind of saying that you need to regain your faith in a way. Maybe you need to trust yourself again, or trust that even some of these people, like with the Two of Cups, there could be somebody that's a good partnership, or trust that you could have fun again is what I'm getting as well. Like trust that you will smile again, you'll have a good time, and trust that you will meet good people. You know, you'll meet something that's actually beneficial for you, because I feel like whatever this was, I think it really kind of threw you for a loop a little bit, and you might not be in the open trusting phase, but I think, and you need to trust in yourself, because with this 9 of Pentacles here recommended, and even with the Queen of Wands, I just feel like you need to trust in your own capabilities, because sometimes this kind of stuff here makes you second guess or doubt yourself. But I think you need to trust that you've learned a lot, unfortunately, because I don't think this was pleasant, but you need to trust yourself. So that's what I'm getting with that. Okay, and then you have the little bunny rabbit. So now this is a professional bunny rabbit. Okay, so this bunny rabbit woke up in the morning and was like, you know what? I'm putting on clothes today. And you know what I'm getting for this with this? I think like some of you need to wake up tomorrow morning or whatever morning, and just put your best face forward, or just do something that makes you feel confident, makes you feel really good, and just do that. Because I feel like with whatever this was, and whatever you're like currently kind of feeling stuck with or afraid to branch out with, I think you need to just, even if it's something silly, even if it's your favorite pair of shoes or whatever, put something on, do something for yourself. Even if you get your favorite cup of coffee from your favorite like coffee place or something, do something nice for yourself. Even if it's little, maybe do something nice for yourself, even if it's small, and it doesn't have to cost money. It could be like some whatever you like, that, you know, maybe you like to sit outside or read a book or something. Just maybe like every day for a little while to help you kind of heal from this, and it'll help you kind of go with the flow a little bit. That's what I'm getting with this bunny rabbit, because he woke up one morning and he's like, you know what, today I'm getting dressed up. I'm going to feel good about myself. And that's what he's doing. So that's what I'm getting with that guy. Now, it is time. Leos, think of those questions, and I'm going to ask. Oh, mystical, magical 8 ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Leo's question? It says, concentrate and ask again. Okay, Leos. Come on, guys. You're with me here. We are here. Come on. Okay, we can do this. Here we go. Oh, mystical, magical 8 ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the universe. What is the answer to Leo's question? It says, oh, come on. My sources say no. The 8 ball has spoken. I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, month, year, lifetime, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.